what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, good. Enjoying this fifth season. Man, it just keeps getting bigger and better.
Wasn't
Loving it.
wasn't Coach Lucas last week just a trip?
Yeah,
Casey
man, he was
Current.
great. Yeah. We need to get down there and watch a game.
I'm hoping he'll let me on the field, and I'll just be that crazy guy running around until security catches me. That's what I want to do. You know,
Or better
um,
yet, not let us on the field and we just run across there.
or yeah, just do that, man. That'd be even better, man. Season 5 is like I said, we got so many cool things. And this next guy, it's cool because he's a Kansas native, a Kansan, right?
Yeah.
So another local hero, that will be for our September broadcast. In a second, I'll be bringing on our buddy Jonathan Musick. Let me tell you about his story. I'm so inspired by people that get it done, that want to do it themselves, whatever obstacle
Yeah.
you're faced with. Whether it maybe be like you want to change your eating habits, maybe you're getting rid of drinking, maybe you're wanting to be more athletic, whatever the case may be. You and I have always been a fan of people that go out there and get it done themselves.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Jonathan's very personal with his story. Started off at 600 pounds, and is putting in the work and cutting weight naturally by working out to become a boxer. And this dude's
Yeah.
got moves, man. You talk about seeing him float like a butterfly. This dude's got
Yeah.
it going on. So from starting off his journey and cataloging it and making people realize you can do this. If you choose to do
Yeah.
this, anything is possible.
Yeah.
From being at that point where, 600 pounds is something that got to change to then now approaching being a boxer. How crazy is
Yeah.
that? It's such a cool
Yeah.
dynamic, right? So, I mean, yeah, how do I even wrap my head around that? Isn't that just crazy to hear that,
Yeah. And I've been thinking about it. I mean, from, one fight to literally another.
Yeah,
And one's punishing yourself and the other one is at the end of it punishing somebody else.
right, right.
So I
Just
love the journey.
talk about our goal has always been to be inspirational, and I can't think of many more topics that are more inspirational than that. It
Yeah.
just lets you know you can do it if you want to. So
Yeah.
let me get back on track and bring on our guest and stop talking. It's our joy and honor to bring on Jonathan Musick. Jonathan, how you doing, my friend?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for getting me on here, man.
Yeah. Thank
Excited,
you for your
man.
time tonight.
Dude, it's an honor, man. Like I said, your
Yeah.
story, I followed
Absolutely.
you and you inspired me every day, man. Like I said, you'll probably get a lot. I'll get a lot more from you than you will from me, man. So I appreciate you
Yeah.
doing this. I know
Absolutely.
you're a busy guy. So I'm going to jump into the question set. I think it's so cool. The journey, the weight loss journey, the hustle, the grind, the boxing thing. So, man, and take me through this journey when this began. How long has it been that you've been doing this journey to cut weight slash become a boxer? How long has this journey been going on for you?
So I actually competed back a little long time ago. So I started training in 2008. Never really competed. Just did training. My father didn't really want me to fight or nothing like that. Once I got to an age where I'm my own little man and I want to do stuff, I started competing. And I was roughly around 250. Some things happened in my life where I lost my father, lost my brother, and then lost my
Oh, I'm
mother.
sorry. I'm sorry.
And That's where I was at close to 600 pounds, 595,
Hmm.
and I've been kind of just on this journey um for a little bit, but I think our whole lives we're always on a journey,
Right.
and
Right.
Right.
things just happen, and but we've been on it since July 5th, like officially going super hard, and we're down to 559 right now.
Dude, that's incredible. And in
Wow.
less than 2 months, man, what a journey, man,
Yeah.
already. It sounds like what I'm hearing is, I mean, my condolences for your loss, man. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, but
Absolutely.
it sounds like life hit you and it thought it took you out, but it didn't. And now you bounce back and you're back on your feet. And that in and of itself, if we could stop interview right there, the journey, man, 60 days in, they say habit take about 30 days. That is no joke, man. Cutting basically, 40 to 50 pounds in a month and a half. That's incredible, man. So congrats on the start of
Yeah.
your success.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Right, Dane? Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And doing that, you have to really make a lot of changes within yourself. What are some of the things, your mindset going into it? What made you start this whole journey? Obviously the loss of family members is something that takes a while to get over, and we're glad that you're you're doing that. What was it that made you start not only this journey, but also the ultimate goal of getting back into the ring?
Well, I've missed boxing. It's a big passion. I hope to open up my own boxing gym one day. But I noticed that I did a lot for my family. Supporting them in different ways, and I never really got to find out other passions of mine other than boxing and mixed martial arts and stuff. So I started the J Hub channel right after. I wouldn't say right after when my brother passed away, but it took about a year, and I started the J Hub channel, and I was like, the J Hub channel was going to be about finding out my passions, my likes. I was gonna do. I'm still planning on doing skydiving, bungee jumping. I've done some other, cool things, and I like traveling, seeing new
Yeah.
places, learning new places. I've been to Egypt and Cancun, and trying to make plans to travel a little bit more. Um, but first thing, this weight has to come off because it's hard to do those things. It's
Yeah.
even though I'm moving really good on the bag, it's if I want to go to those places, I got to be able to
I love it.
walk around and be more freely able to move and stuff. So
Well, man, you got moves, man. Like I said, I was so inspired, and just the way you can tell you've never lost that talent, that style. Like I said, Dane has done boxing, he's been a cut man and stuff, but just watching him, like, dude, look at him, he's smooth, it's fluid, like the way you do stuff, you never lost it. So I'm just glad to see you're getting back in there and getting after it. It's cool. And now the influence. Let me talk about this for a second. This influence you have, man, I can't tell you, like I told you, even here in Wichita, how many people know about you. They're like, that's the boxer
Yeah.
dude, that's the cool dude that's doing like the weight loss thing and the boxer dude and the comments, dude. Like when I look at your comments all the time, how it's so cool. People need someone like you. It's like this hero. I'm not trying to blow up your head, but I'm being serious. You got this like a symbol, like, hey, look what I'm doing, look what I'm overcoming, look what I'm doing to help others. The influence you have on people is huge. People see that and they feel like they've got hope. So thank you. The world sees it,
Yeah.
man. Thousands of people see you trying to make this thing happen and it gives them hope. So I guess I'm curious when I'm trying to stop rambling here. We can see the influence you have on others now is very, very powerful. Is there anybody now kind of in your corner, like who's keeping you motivated? Who's influencing you on a day to day, like your mentors, things like that, you know?
um, I mean, I don't really have a mentor. It's me, myself, and I. I mean, after losing my family, I've just kind of like it's time to man up. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to do it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because if I don't do it, and
Wow.
no one's gonna pull me out of bed. No one's gonna make
Yeah.
me drive to work. No one's gonna make me wrap my hands and hit the heavy bag or lift that weight or go walk that extra mile. Like it's
Yeah.
me, myself, and I,
So
and
cool.
I of course, it would be cool to be like, hey, mentor, like, and have them kind of like get on me a little bit, but um, I just have to be my own man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love that.
Yeah.
I think that almost, man, in a way, I never really thought of it like that. Maybe Dan, you can expound on this too, but when you don't have anybody telling you doing it, it's just you, that's almost more powerful than someone like cracking the whip. Like you're doing it without anybody making you. And that's honestly kind of cool, right, Dan? That's a little bit more powerful than if someone's making you, like a coach or
Yeah.
something. So,
Absolutely. That mindset, like we had heard from many of our guests, the grind. You got to fall in love with the grind, and it sounds like that's what you're doing. And you put your mindset to it, and like we say, what is it? 14 days makes a habit, and you've been on your journey for a month and a half, and you've already made significant leaps to reach your goal. So we wish you nothing but luck going forward. But that's what it takes. Even if you do have a coach, you still have to get out and do the work.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have a coach, and I have people that like want to see me do good, and they've told me like, hey, man, don't give up, keep going, like
Yeah.
I'm here for you and stuff. But at the same time, like I'm the only one that can make that happen.
Mm.
Nobody else can.
That's something good, Danny, to take forward. People need to hear that because at the end of the day, people can influence you, mentor you, and tell you to do it, and even the positivity that you share. But it's still got to come from within. You got to be the final decision maker.
Yeah.
Nobody can talk. Nobody can want it more than you. I remember a coach told me, my favorite coach, Coach Jackson, my fourth grade soccer coach, Dan. He always said, "I can't want the win more than you do." Right, and that's kind of what you're
Yeah.
saying is you got to want it more than anybody else. So I love
Yeah.
that. Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Dan.
So now that you're on this journey and you're starting to catch a little bit of a stride, what do you see? What are some of the things that you're looking forward to maybe adding onto your regimen to help you maybe accelerate or keep on an even keeled path to reaching your goal?
Um, after losing the amount of weight that I did, I don't have it on the top of my head, but that'd be like 39 pounds, almost 40 pounds, let's just say. I mean, I'm able to move a lot easier. And I'm starting to be a lot more active
Yeah.
when I'm not in the gym, and I'm actually adding 2 days to my workout
Ah,
now. So I'll
okay.
be waking up early in the morning, gonna go swim. First, I'll do kind of like a circuit workout, go swim, um, and then go to work, do my job, and then after that, matter on what day it is, either hit the weights or go to the boxing gym.
That's cool, man. Wow, just adding to it. So let's say, man, I could see maybe this time, maybe next year or so, thinking about like the gym, maybe getting a fight lined up. I can't wait to see you back in the ring, man, and the bell ringing. I want to see that. So
Yeah.
keep us posted as you get closer to that, because you know what's gonna happen, man. You made up your mind it's gonna happen. So when it gets
Yeah.
closer to that, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna drive out there because I want to see you in the ring and just I want to see you throw down, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Oh,
it's gonna be awesome.
it's definitely gonna happen
Yeah,
probably within the next year. Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Hopefully one of these big sponsorships will hit me up, like, oh, I can't think
Golden
of
Boy.
their
Let's just go big. Let's get Golden Boy
yeah,
on it. Let's go,
yeah,
dude.
let's go, let's
Let's just go all
go.
out, man.
Hey,
But
WBC follows me.
that's
So
cool, dude. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
it's because the
Nice.
story is, I'm telling you, man,
It's an
it was,
inspiration.
we got more hits off. I mean, dude, we've had pro coaches, we've had pro players, we've had musicians. Your story relates to everyone. So, like
Yeah.
that, hey, it's just a normal dude out there doing incredible things. That is like what people need to hear. Like, how can I
Yeah.
relate to someone? I can't relate to a rock star. I can't relate to an NBA player, but a dude that just pulled himself up by his bootstraps, went through so much trauma, and is now at the top of his game, if you will. It's a story, man. I can't wait for the movie, Jonathan. I'm telling you, you just got so many
Yeah.
things I
There you
just
go.
can't get away from, man. It's gonna be cool. So, but man, I'm gonna transition for a second. Jonathan, there's a segment we do. I guarantee you're not gonna be prepared for this part. We're gonna be PG, but we're gonna get weird. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So we got 5 questions, and the way we do it, you can see we've got our questions written down. Dane and I bet on what we think you're gonna answer. We're gonna ask you 5 questions. You pick the answer you think is right. If I get more right, I get lunch. If Dane gets more right, he gets lunch. Now, no pressure, but I am on a little bit of a hot streak here, so I'm hoping you don't make me, have to buy lunch. Okay, you got me. So,
Hey, I'll do my
no,
best.
and there's no wrong answer. You can go back in time into the future. You can be a cartoon. This is just kind of a personality test about you. So these questions, they're not probably logical questions, but we just want to put some things in front of you and just go with your heart. Okay. So
Okay.
first one is logical. I will say that. So we're gonna go ahead and call it next year. You start you're debuting a fight. You're coming back. WBC picks you up. You get to do a kind of a local AM fight, and they want to televise it. What's really cool is most people have walk-up songs. As you walk in the ring, you get your song and all that. But two rappers catch on to your story and say, "Dude, we love what you're doing. We want to live rap you into the ring." Your choices, love them both. You can have Ti rap you into the ring, or Jay Z rap you into the ring. Ti, Jay Z, which way are you going?
Ti.
Let's go. I had him. My Dan, I really, really did. I had Ti. Did you, Dan, on that one?
Oh yeah. TI.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. Okay, we're tied. We're tied. Okay. So second question. You get a chance, Jonathan Musick, 2025. You're known as who you are now, and you can travel back in time. Now, I love both these guys. I think this is going to be an impossible question, so I feel sorry for you. You get one of these two guys that get to train you for a day. They're both amazing. You can spend a day being trained by Pacquiao, or you can spend a day being trained by Joe Frazier. Pacquiao, Frazier, which way are you going?
Pacquiao.
Let's go. I'm killing it, man. 2 for 2. Dan, how about you? What'd you have on that one?
I'd Frazier, man. That guy's a bruiser, and
Yeah.
he's good to watch back in his
That's
day.
awesome, man. I love it. Okay, 2 for 2. Okay, so you're making, once athletes, you see it a lot with wrestling too. Like wrestlers get into movies, things like that. Athletes tend to find their way into movies. So you're being asked to be in an action franchise. You're kind of making a kind of a Rocky type thing, maybe a Creed type thing, but you get to be a boxer in this upcoming boxing movie, and you get to choose your co-partner, your co-star. Love both these guys. You can choose The Rock or Vin Diesel to be your co-star in this upcoming boxing movie. Which way you going?
Vin Diesel.
Oh, I had The Rock. I really did. Dane, which one do you have on that?
I also had The Rock.
Ah,
That's
man.
a tough,
Okay.
man. That's a tough one.
I wanted Rock's been in so much. I just like I haven't seen Vin Diesel play anything else in a while, so it's like
Besides Dominic Toretto, I got family.
exactly. You know, I was like, I can see him be like, we
Yeah.
got family. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna box for my brother in the ring. I ain't got friends, but I got family. I can see, yeah, like the montage where you're like in the background, like doing the cuts and the music's playing. I see you, bro. I got you. Two more. So they're gonna ask you. I love these things, man. I ain't gonna lie. The older I get, the more I catch myself thing just sitting around watching documentaries on National Geographic. I love them. I watch them all the time unless I'm watching sports. So they call you up and say, "Hey, man, we want you to do a documentary, a voiceover for us about two topics. You can choose the topics. You can choose." Okay, this is a real question. You can choose to be the voiceover for a movie about wild chihuahuas or stray hyenas. Wild chihuahuas or stray hyenas.
but
Which one do you
Wawa's,
know?
bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Dane, what you have on that?
That's some hyenas.
Yeah. I had the chihuahuas, I did. And the migratory pattern of the chihuahua, he will bark and chase after the mailman. I could just see it, kind of. It's so great. I love it. And the
Wait
mailman
until they
fearful
pass
is
by
like,
Taco Bell.
I love it, dude. That's awesome. So final question. It's a lot of TV stuff tonight. So the final question, you get asked to do a commercial, kind of a sponsorship picks you up. You get to do a commercial, and I feel like, man, sometimes I feel sorry for people because the commercials they give them are such weird topics. And this is what you get presented with. You get two weird topics that you have to do a commercial about. You can do a TV commercial about different types of detergent or different types of toe fungus remover. Detergent, toe fungus. Which way you going, man?
Which one's paying me more? I don't care.
Love it.
Which one's
Let's
paying me
go.
more? That's my answer.
Do you suffer from toes that hurt too? I can just see it, man. It's awesome. I had the Tide one day. And which one do you have?
I had the toe fungus.
Yeah, it's awesome. You may be entitled to conversation. Have you ever stubbed your toe and the product you use? Like, there you go, man. I can just see it. Maybe like Dr. Scholl's will pick you up or something. Be cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Love it, dude. Well, that's a little sudden we call rapid fire. Hopefully something different than what you've had in the past. I appreciate you. Let me give it back to Dane for the last segment.
Yeah, on this segment, it's called Open Mic, Jonathan, that we open it up to our guests to maybe talk to some of our listeners that are maybe on a journey of their own, maybe at the beginning of a journey that is unforeseen. Is there something maybe that when you started this journey for yourself, is there maybe a mantra or a philosophy that you put inside your head that you wanted to follow that maybe you can share with some of those other people that are along their journey as well?
So I can say that you can either jump into the pool or walk into the pool. And you can and if you really want to do it, that's your two choices to get in to get things going. And it doesn't matter how you do it, because no matter what, you're going to get wet when you get into the pool. You can take your time, or you can just jump right in. And both ways work, and you choose what works best for you.
I love that, man. Jump right in. That's cool.
Jump right in would be the quickest. But if that's not your thing, take your time, because I've done both. I've done where this previous time I've walked. I kind of walked myself in. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna say, today I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do whatever I can, and if that's all I can do, cool. If it's lift do a couple rounds on the heavy bag, cool. I got 2 rounds, and if that's it, so be it. Or it's, hey, I'm writing out a whole workout. I'm doing 8 rounds. I'm doing sit-ups. Of course, that sounds better, and it seems like yes, but you do what's best for you. And either way, like I said, you're gonna get wet no matter what.
I like to jump into the pool, Dane. Like, expand on that, because it's like jump into the pool. Like that, it's just some people. You got to think about it. We jump into bad choices. Why can't we jump into good choices, right, Dane? I mean,
yeah, and like you say, I like that analogy. It's you're gonna either way you're gonna get wet. Either way you're gonna have to work hard. You jump in there, do the work, and just because some days, like you say, you just don't have it. You could put your plan together, and some days you just can't do it, or you won't do it.
There's been days. I mean, and just use the pool as an analogy. Like, there's been days where I've just like everything's off, jumped in, and then there's days like, oh man, it's cold, take my time, ease my way in there.
There's a
So
statistic, Jonathan and Dan, I think is neat, man. When you look at this up, and I'm a stat nerd. Dane gets eyes glaze over. I do this a lot, but there's stats, Jonathan, where there's only like 25%. So only 1 in 4 Americans actually do strength and cardio regularly. So when
Mhm.
you're like, man, even if it's a day where you're kind of just wading into the pool, so to speak, you're still in the top, like you're in the top echelon. Like most people aren't doing that. So you're in the top
Yeah.
25% of people that don't do anything daily. So man, I think just doing it at all, people see that the story, it's inspirational. Hey, I'm 1 out of 4 people. 3 other people aren't getting up today and going to the gym. So I'm gonna be that fourth person that does. Maybe if I'm just taking my time, maybe I'm just walking the track, maybe I'm doing the heavy bag, maybe I'm really going after it.
Yeah.
I commend you, man, because that's 1 out of 4 people. That's all that do that in America. So
Mhm.
it shows that you're above average already. So it's very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, Dana, I'm telling you, Jonathan, this is the kind of stuff we live for. We crave this on the show. So man, you did not disappoint.
Yeah,
I love your
absolutely.
story, your journey. I just love to see where you're headed, man. We're big fans. Like I said, we'll be cheering you on along the way. I do want to say, let's make sure this is not the last time. Let's make sure this
Yeah,
is a
absolutely.
recurring thing. Maybe as you get certain milestones along the way, come back and say, hey, let's keep you back on the show and progress your journey, and just make sure that this is not the last time we catch up. Okay, so.
okay.
Absolutely. And what was your channel again for the viewers so they
Yeah.
can follow your journey as well?
So on Instagram and on TikTok, I post mostly on Instagram, but I also post on TikTok. It's the same handle. It's the.j.hub. And then
Okay.
on YouTube, we're kind of low back on footage right now. I'm trying to get some stuff figured out, but we'll be posting back on YouTube here pretty shortly. And it's just the J Hub, just spaces in between. So the space J space hub.
Dude, you need some t-shirts, bro. Like I can just see a cool like body like a heavy bag logo of you just kind of coming in like knocking a bag off, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
there
So
you go.
like let's get some merch, let's get some marketing going here and get some shirts. I think you'd have
So
some cool swag, dude.
So I actually have some merch on my website.
Okay.
Um and so my coach actually calls me Big Gerb as like a gerbil and um and that's just what he just always called me and I guess gerbils, they're just really quick
Yeah.
and they're fat, so
Oh.
um so anyways, it's a gerbil punching a heavy bag and it says the J Hub above it. So
I'm ordering one right now. Let's go. I did not know that. That's so cool. Dane, I'm getting this one. That's awesome, dude. That's cool. Well, man, Jay, seriously, J Hub, Jonathan, thank you, man. We for a long
Yeah.
time been waiting to do this. I know we had to reschedule a couple times. I appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, we're not too far from this. So let's link up, let's stay in touch, and just congrats on your success so far, and let's keep it going. Man, I just can't
Yeah.
wait to see what else you do. I feel like you can conquer the
Absolutely.
world. So much love, brother. We'll be in touch, and let's catch up again soon. Okay. So
most definitely, thank you.
take care,
Hey,
brother.
thank you,
Much love.
Jonathan.
All right.
Dude, I love that guy, man. I just, dang, what a story. I mean, how do you end that? Like that, I'm chilled right now. It's awesome, you know?
Yeah, that's to me when they said the either jump in the pool or walk in, it's a great analogy. I'm still stuck on that. It'll probably linger in my head for a while,
Mm,
whenever some days even I go you try to go to the gym and some days you don't want to, but you say, okay, maybe I'll just walk in today.
hmm
And some of those days you walk in, you end up being able to do the things that you would have been able to do if you just jumped in.
hmm
You have more some days than others. So it's a
Wow.
great as long as you're doing something and progressing forward, man, you're gonna meet those goals.
That was fantastic.
Yeah,
You can see why I wanted to get him on, man. So humble
yeah,
and so
absolutely.
determined, man. And it just goes to say, like we were referring to when we were introducing him, he's something that everybody can relate to, man. Like I mean,
Yeah,
the loss he's
absolutely.
been through. I mean,
Yeah,
that alone could have took you out, and he bounced back from that. What a commendable story. On top of that, the drive to get up and
yeah,
go after it. No one's making him. No one's making him do this. He's deciding
yeah,
for himself. That's a story you can't help but root for. So
yeah,
I'm grateful we
absolutely.
got to know him, you know. So
Yeah, and
wow.
and we have to figure out when that fight is and what to make the journey.
I will definitely be there, man. I'm gonna be wearing that cool. That shirt's cool. Y'all check him out. It's cool. The boxing gerbil, it's the thing, man. It's pretty cool. So there's a whole line of merch. I'm gonna make sure we put some links out in the show. So
Yeah, absolutely.
season 5 in full swing. I'm glad we got the chance to catch up with Jonathan. Got much more content for season 5. Same show, new stories. So
Yeah.
don't go anywhere. We'll be back next week. Don't forget, as always, that we love you. And Dane,
Thank you for listening.
all right.